So let me ask you this, you a Muslim brother. You religious?
I be following I'm following the 5%. Nation of Guys on Earth.
Sort of Islam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he fast. He do a lot of do a lot of shit.
I fast and everything.
Don't eat swine, all that type of shit.
For sure. So basically, I was gonna ask was with Kiddo. He say he a Muslim brother too. You supposed to be like one for yourself, what you want for your brother, all that type of shit. Sure. And it's like, even though, we might have different ideologies, we might have different histories or whatever, but if we embrace this, all that's supposed to go aside if you really, on your deen, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, how you feel about him saying like, okay, I ain't willing to sit down with Tay Savage, and then also, would you be willing to sit down with somebody that could be from the other side and under the...
See, my thing is, bro,
Islam.
I don't give a like, you don't got to sit down with no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't... See, the thing about it is, bro, you could play at arm's length. You could not with a nigga from over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I feel about, like, how he's supposed to move if he really on that shit, bro. Like, it's a lot of I don't like. It's probably some I still want dead, bro. But if he under the Islamic Act, bro, like, it's a certain way we moving about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like, bro, even with, like, if you really on your deen, folk, like, even with, bro, like, being a part of a religion teaches you growth about life, G. Like, certain shit that you practice will attribute to everything else that you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you a real Islamic brother, folk, that means some of the shit that you learn and you supposed to use that and take that and input that into a lot of shit that you do, folk. It's supposed to shape the way you move, the way you think, the way you eat and breathe, folk. So a lot of shit
you speak,
the way you speak and your actions and everything. So when you is one of the brothers, bro, and you really on your deen, a lot of shit just supposed to naturally change you for the better, bro, because the shit that we being taught is we able to apply it to our everyday life. It ain't like we just only could do this shit in the mosque. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit that we can take and put in any type of thing that we do for real, bro. So if you really on your deen, bro, it's like a lot of shit, bro. And I would never, because Kiddo done already made his bed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and Tay is one of them. His bed is made too. Like, y'all two sitting down to do a lot for the streets and the image, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we understand the optics of what's going on. It ain't like sitting down with J Mane, bro. And that's no shade to J Mane, folks.
Tay a Muslim brother.
He moved like a Muslim, though. He moved like he done learned from that 10 years he did. Him, Kiddo, and folks, and all dead 10 straight.
And he still come home moving how he moving, but it's like, what a growth at.
But that's why you can see what's going on with y'all and the differences of what's happening with folks, with Kiddo. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 of the 3 guys that did 10. They come home prospering, feeding their families, taking care of their people, and growing up and moving on and flourishing. And then you got Kiddo, he just stuck in the same spot, folks, steady getting back, reinserting himself into jail and, like shit like that, folk. Like, and it's just like all that type of shit, folk. It come from not learning and not taking the shit that people was trying to teach you and applying it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about even sitting down with nobody, bro. Like me will understand if you don't want to sit down with Savage or vice versa. Y'all, that's a lot, bro. Like, that take more than y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have your hood and his hood willing to sit down, cause nobody about to have that sit down by themselves. I don't know how you about to drop the low on the backside. No, I'm about to have 40 people with me, boy. You tweaking. Well, I don't know, but you gotta get locked up in a room by ourselves and sit down. Both them finna be outside this bitch.
But if they could meet at Mosque Miriam and have a fruit of Islam and everybody out there.
I mean, that'll be all love, bro. But outside of that mosque or even in that mosque, boy, it's gonna be Muslim brothers inside and out, boy, for both sides in case it gotta go down, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I went. It was beautiful.
Folks. That bitch look on Stony.
It was like, it show you a different. Like them people was in that motherfucker like a whole another world up in there.
Bro,
I took my son there. It was beautiful.
Yeah, they do it the right way in there, folks. So it's a lovely scene.
The sisters in that covered up and the brothers in that movement militant. You know what I'm saying? It was nice.
Yeah, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when I as a grown up,
I go there, I think about Malcolm X, man.
BD, me too, folks. And Farrakhan, no cap. Okay, fool.
What remind you of Malcolm X about it? It's
just like, cause like I grew up in a Christian household. If I was like my grandma, mama, all that. So it's like when you think about the Muslim stuff, you think about Malcolm X always be the first thing to come. You know what I'm saying? So you watch the movie, you're growing up and stuff like that. So now, something old, and like when I went, it made me think about that. Like it's like that's militant shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really be on your shit. Bro. And Malcolm X, like he came along, like his story. You know what I'm saying? He came a long way. He was on his shit.
Yeah.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.